What's up, guys? In this episode of Chasing 5-0, you're going to see the first ever open division tournament that I have played in. This was a local one here in Minnesota, and it was pretty interesting. It was a first-time partnership with my buddy David, and if you watched the first episode of Chasing 5-0, that's who I was training with. So we'd never played a tournament together, and it was a pretty interesting result overall. I think in general, I didn't quite play my best, and there were a number of players in this tournament who I know for a fact are better than me because I play with them on a regular basis, but they just had a bit of an off day and I had a slightly better day, I guess. And make sure you watch through the whole video because I do actually end up playing Isaac in this tournament. So keep your eye out for that. All right, so in this first matchup, you're going to see me play my friends John and Sam, and I actually took the first game out of this best 2 out of 3 because honestly, it was just ugly pickleball. It was not entertaining. No one was playing great. I really just don't think anyone wants to see that match, so I took it out. But they ended up winning the first one 11-5. Both John and Sam are more aggressive players. Specifically, John, he loves to drive the ball and has a very good two-handed backhand drive, and you're going to see him use that to target me throughout a lot of this match because he knows I just don't handle pace that well. But anyways, I'll let you guys watch the match. So this right here is something I have to clean up because it gets me in trouble all the time when I'm on the right, but my forehand dink or drop, like slice cross court, just is always way too high. So something I need to improve. I don't really know what's wrong with it, but it's a consistent problem on the court. At this point in the match, we realized we needed to start targeting Sam, which is the player on the right side, because this is the third or fourth easy ball he's missed at this point in the match. So it was just clear that he was a little less consistent this day. So moving forward from here, our plan was mostly to try and give as many balls as we could to Sam because John was clearly doing a great job attacking me, and I was not enjoying it at all. Right here, this is just unfortunate, but I do foot fault on this Ernie. This has actually been a problem of mine lately. I foot fault in almost the same way every time, so it's something I need to work on. But yeah, it's very clear I stepped on the line in that. Also, around this time in the match, we decided to start stacking me on the left. I can't remember exactly why, but I know for sure I'm more comfortable with my backhand dink, and my forehand was not doing us any favors. So it was probably more of a, hey, let's mix this up, but also I'll probably be more consistent over here. David is a significantly better player than I am, so traditionally this wouldn't make a lot of sense, but David is still good on the right, and I think I was playing better that day on the left. So we decided to just put me over there, probably more so to keep us out of trouble rather than me winning us more points. This right here was unfortunately just a bad line call. That ball's definitely in. I don't think I could see it very well because I was hitting it, but I suppose it happens, but yeah, not something we were intentionally trying to do. This right here was just a really good counter from Sam. Honestly, I think I expected the point to be over after I hit my forehand, and that's why at this level you can never expect that the point's going to be over after one ball. You should always assume the ball was coming back, and I very much got punished for assuming that I ended the point. All right, unfortunately, here we go with another Ernie foot fault. I mean, it was a great read. I'm glad I saw it coming, but my foot definitely crossed the line just a little bit. I think it's this little extra step I do right before I'm about to go, so I just need to practice that a little bit. But yeah, it's kind of embarrassing to just foot fault multiple times on like every Ernie in this tournament. This right here was just an awesome shot by John, but also David realistically should have hit this ball back to Sam since we were both shifted to the left. Like, he did leave a large part of the court open, so if that wasn't a winner, which it wasn't, it was going to pass him a lot easier. Now, of course, the one Ernie I actually don't foot fault on, we lose the point, but this play was great. I saw John trying to pinch middle, so I tried to go behind him, and then both of them were on the same half of the court. So I really did not need to hit this ball hard, and I think that's a good lesson for people in pickleball. Oftentimes I feel like people are over swinging or going for too much. All I had to do was like gently tap this to their right half of the court, and we would have been fine. So that was the second game. It definitely worked targeting Sam more. As you can see, like he was just playing off. It's probably the most off I've ever seen him play. And he usually plays significantly more aggressive, and you're actually going to see him make that adjustment in this match. I don't know if he was playing more passive because he was playing with John, who is very aggressive, but his default is definitely not to be passive, and I think he figures that out in this match right here. Right here, I think this is a combination of things. I think David could have slid over further to cover the middle better because I had to cover the line. I thought he was going to dink it up and I could hit another Ernie. Also, Sam just hadn't hit many speed ups and this kind of looked like it was going out, so I just gambled and decided to let it go. But had David slid over a little bit more, I think we probably could have had that. So this is the part of the match where I realized Sam was realizing he needed to be more aggressive because now he's hit several speed ups in a row on me and both of them have worked. So it's very clear to him that he should probably keep doing this, just like that last point. So right here, it's very clear that I'm the one getting bullied in this match, so we decided to not stack me on the left at this point and see if David could get involved more and maybe get us out of a pinch, because I wasn't doing much on the left at this point. They were just speeding up and getting away with it, just like that. So on this point, I do just want to point out that after I hit this drop, I really tried to get back into the kitchen because the drop was good, but I think I was a little too ambitious, went a little too quick, didn't split step. I did get lucky and managed to make it in, but you can see on that next dink from John, I was just very out of place. So it would have been a lot better had I tried to take this slower than I did. I wouldn't usually recommend running up like that after a drop that you barely managed to get by with. Again, right here, I hit this backhand speed up, and I think I just expected the point to end, but Sam was sitting on it, and I just jammed myself and wasn't ready. This is something I've really tried to work on since this tournament, is that if you hit a speed up, or just about any ball, just assume it's coming back. Like, there's no reason for me not to be ready for a counter there. Like, I should just be sitting, waiting, anticipating that he's gonna hit the ball back. So I mentioned this in the first episode, but again, I really need to go back to working on my counters. I've just kind of fallen off this, and I can tell that I'm going back to some of my old bad habits that I had taken away for a little bit, but clearly they're back now. And a couple of those are, I don't hold my ground very well. I tend to jump backwards or jump up, and then a lot of times my wrist is very loose, so striking the ball, I think the timing is very off. And then something else I identified very recently is a lot of times if I get a ball directly at my upper chest or one of my shoulders, instead of taking the paddle head and pointing it up and slapping the ball down, I tend to take my elbow and point it up so that I can like push the ball with the paddle more parallel to the ground. And I really just need to stop doing that. One, because as I do that, it opens the paddle face and I'm just hitting it up, so it's very hard to get down that way. And two, it's just way easier to go down if the paddle head was facing up. So those are some things I really need to start drilling again, and probably just need to do more hardball, which if you want to know more about that, you can go watch the counter lesson that we filmed on this channel a couple months ago. All right, so in this matchup, we're playing Brock and Steven, and I haven't played Steven in a really long time, but I do see Brock on a pretty regular basis, and he is also, on average, a significantly better player than I am. And throughout this match, you'll actually see Steven is a very good aggressive lefty. If you give him a high ball or a nice ball to counter, like the point's pretty much over. So throughout this game, the goal was pretty much to keep the ball away from him and go toward Brock. So similar to the match with Sam, about this point is when we realized, okay, we need to hit pretty much every ball to Brock because he's missing more balls than he usually does, especially some of these easier ones. And also Steven, whenever he gets the chance to put away a high ball, it will be absolutely gone. You are going to notice a quality drop here because I didn't realize that my phone had gotten knocked over just a little bit, so we ended up having to use David's phone, which was already on the court, and this was in 1080p and a lower frame rate. So that's why it looks this way. So I don't know if we realized this at the time, but it's very clear that we started losing some of these points because we were letting Steven get a lot more involved. Prior to this, it was a lot of just make balls and see what Brock will do, and then once we started speeding up or giving Steven more chances to hit the ball, it's clear that he was able to actually do something with it. So I don't remember exactly what we did from here, but it's very clear that we deviated from what our initial strategy was, and that's why we started losing some of these.
One more.
And what a shocker. We end on a footfall to Ernie. Honestly, watching this back, it's so ridiculous that I managed to foot fault this many times. Like, I don't think I have ever been known for foot faulting. And then the last few matches we filmed, even outside this tournament, just so many Ernie foot faults. All right, so for this last match here, we have Isaac and his partner Brandon, who is also a lefty. And both of these two love to play bang ball. And you're going to see just how badly my counters or blocking drives gets exposed here and why I'm so bad at handling it. Like, this match is pretty much the perfect definition of why I need to fix this problem. So, anyways, enjoy the match. So this point right here is a good example of when you just need to concede the kitchen. So right here, they do a great job resetting a bunch of balls and getting back in. And then I just decided to go for a two-handed backhand speed up because I didn't want them to come back in, and I just ended up dumping it in the net. So sometimes you just have to let them come back and say, hey, you earned it. This right here may have been another bad call. It's really hard to tell from this camera angle, but it is really close. This right here is just a very ill-advised lob. Lobbing a lefty right into his forehand, just absolutely terrible idea. They've done this a few times now, but I think what makes Isaac and Brandon such a good combo is having a righty and lefty that are both very aggressive with big serves sets you up for a weak return and then a strong third and then a big crash from them. So the combination of both of them with big serves and drives is just very good and hard to handle, especially for me. So there you guys go. We ended up going 2-2 in this tournament, which doesn't feel terrible for my first open division tournament, but it was very clear that several of the opponents I got a bit lucky that they were having off days, and then people like Isaac who actually belong in this division, it's clear that I have a very hard time hanging with them, especially if their style revolves around banging the ball, crashing, big thirds, big serves. It's something I really need to work on. I just need to sit down for several weeks and actually actively train this because I know it's my biggest weakness. So I don't know. I just need to put some time into it, but hope you guys enjoyed the video and we'll see you in the next episode.